Hey guys, welcome to another day, another challenge. So we are on day number 27 of the Talk to the Camera challenge, and today's topic will be talk about your proudest achievements. I've sort of I already sort of talked about this already with the how you've grown over the years, or you know and all that. So this is sort of like a rinse and sort of repeat sort of topic. So yeah, we start off with my most proudest achievement. Well, for starters, I'm still doing this to begin with. So yeah, we are like 27 days in, and I'm still continuing to do all this. And yeah, near to the finish line. I've been doing this consistently, so I'm pretty proud of that. This was on my to-do list of 2024, and yeah, I'm already, just by doing this. This is like ticking a box. So what else am I proud of? Let me have a think. Well, I from college to university. I completed those. I think both of them are very challenging, but university, of course, it's the most challenging. But on top of that, we also, had the pandemic as well, so that we had to sort of work around the best of our ability. And I think when we went into the second lockdown in October of 2020, I I was struggling the most with that, just because of just everything of that year. It was just so much bad was happening, and yeah, it wasn't great. It was really bad. And on top of that, I still had to work on these sort of projects, and for for work, and not for uni work and that stuff. And yeah, I don't know. But despite all that sort of hardship, the pandemic, I still finished it. I still graduated from that. Yeah, and an interesting thing was, I realized that everybody who was on my course, the majority of them, and this isn't like a downplay on them, because they graduated, they're great people, talented people, but the majority of them, there's always that one sort of assignment, or one sort of piece of work that they were doing, like mostly written work, that they didn't really pass that well. They flat out failed, a couple of them. And but with me, I mean, I didn't fail in any work at all, like not a single one. I got some marks lower than most, compared to like most, but I never fail. Even some work that I thought I did really badly, I didn't fail it. You know, which is surprising. You know, well, yeah, yeah, it was, yeah, it's that's an achievement of its own, and it really does. I mean, the pandemic really tested, I feel like, how we work in under terrible and stressful circumstances, and it showed myself and everybody else who was on my course that I knew of. It showed what they can, what they can do in terms of those sort of circumstances, and just an historical terrible time, and yeah, that's the most I'm proud of, and it's the one thing that nobody can never knock you know me down on, or anything, because I look back and I went, well, I did this. So if you can do that, you can do anything if you put your mind and your effort into, you know. So nobody can ever take that away, and it's something that I couldn't believe happened. There's a lot of things that I can't believe happened, good or bad, but that is the most proud of. And yeah, and also a special sort of credit to my college years as well, because I did really really well there. I did so well that I got accepted into uni. So that the whole that uni journey wouldn't happen if I didn't complete my college course, because you had to, because it for the college thing, sorry, for the uni thing, the only thing that you need to do is, depending on the subject that you wanted to study. So mine's drama. So I had to pass my drama course. Everything else, maths and English, doesn't really matter. It's just drama. You have to pass over whatever subject you want to study. So yeah, and yeah, I passed college. That wasn't easy as well. That was pretty tricky. I had a lot of bad days as well, but you know I did it, and that's pretty all right. So that's pretty okay. And what else? Yeah, I think other than some sort of proud of, it might not seem that big to some people, but to me, it's a big deal. You know, everybody's different, so. But for me, it has to be, I don't know, like more independent. I feel like more independent, if that's because I stayed out on accommodation when I was at university, and that's when you have to like really look after yourself. Right there. You're away from home for a few days. You know, and yeah. Other one is getting the work done yourself. A lot of time I asked for help, of course, but most of the time I had to. You got it's your responsibility to get a lot of it done and to submit it as well. Make sure that your references are pretty good, and everything else. All that comes down to you. And what else? Yeah, just like even just stuff like going on a train by myself, or staying in a hotel by myself, away from home. You know, whether that's in Manchester, I stayed at a hotel in Manchester, or in Liverpool, and all that stuff. Never done that before, but you know, I only did those because it was acting related. I already mentioned last time with Liverpool, it was filming something, and with Manchester, it was something act. It was some acting related, but yeah. So somewhere, yeah, acting in somewhere helped me sort of become more dependent, like, or or just to get myself out there more, or just yeah. I think that really sort of benefited me a lot because I was there, something acting related, and just during circumstances I needed to stay over. So yeah. So yeah, acting has helped me a great deal. Not always the acting itself, is just around it, and yeah, just traveling by myself and all that jazz, basically, which may not mean that much to many people. They'll be like, really? That's what you're proud of? But, a few years ago, I wouldn't have done that, you know? It's out of just not confident enough to do that, or not really knowing how to do it, but I'm scared of asking how to do it in case they'll leave me to it, etc. But all that sort of changed when it was like, okay, okay, I want to do performing, I want to do acting, but in order to do that, I need to get through all these that I am unsure of or is foreign to me doing by myself. So that played a major, factor into those, and yeah, and it's now achievable, and I'm pretty proud of that. I'm pretty proud of that. What else? You're always sick to death about like me mentioning movie reviews and all that stuff, but I'm still going. I'm still writing. I'm still logging in movies and all that stuff on Letterbox, and I'm still going. I've been doing it for about years now, and I've been consistently still doing it. And yeah, lots to lots to be proud of as well. What else? I Yeah, yeah. I helped out in children in need, the charity event. I dressed on two occasions. I dressed up as Pudsey Bear. This was at my workplace, at my cinema. I think the BBC lend different places because where my cinema is located is in a shopping mall. So it's yeah, pretty big, big shopping mall, and so they lend the costume to us, and I volunteered to take part. That was in 2022. I did it about 4 or 5 times, and I did it again last December. I think I did about six, or I think maybe 6 times. I think, or seven, something like that. Like, nobody wanted to do it. I don't blame them, to be honest. The suit's horrible, but but I enjoyed it, man. Like, I enjoyed doing it, and we raised a lot of money, and it's about creating a good environment, a great atmosphere, and I'm proud that I got to take part, and we raised a lot of money, and we made a lot of a kid's day, because dressing up as Pudsey, it was like it's the closest thing that I will ever know what it's like to be a celebrity, because trying to walk around is very difficult when you're being constantly stopped by families and kids who want to take, they want to interact with you, they want to, just take pictures with you, etc. But you have to make all their encounters memorable and special, and yeah. So yeah, so that's what I'm proud of. All those things that I just listed off, I'm proud of. And yeah, I got nothing else to say. And I think I'm done for today. So that completes day number 27 of the Talk to the Camera challenge. And I will see you tomorrow.